Okay, here we have another graphs question, and in this case we're looking at SHM. Let's have a go, and then when you want to see the answer, carry on. Okay, we're told that the body undergoes simple harmonic motion, and we're asked to choose which graph shows the variation between displacement x and velocity v. Okay, now I think the best thing to do here is to go to your data booklet and find an equation which relates the two variables we're interested in. Now, in this case, that equation is, I'm sure you know this better than I do, that v as a function of x is equal to plus minus omega times x naught squared minus x squared. Okay, so we're looking for one of these graphs which satisfies this. Now, there is a trick here to identifying the correct graph. You could just know it, all right, and you might know that the answer here is A. But you should be aware that v as a function of x has positive and negative values. So we're looking for a graph which shows two values of v for every potential value of x. Okay. Now, if we look at all of these curves, this is a curve with one value of v for x. Again, similar here for c and the same here for d. Now, this d here, this is going to be our a versus x curve. Okay, so a lot of students choose that one. They forget about this one up here. Why is this the answer? Well, remember, when we're moving in simple harmonic motion, our oscillator could be moving left or it could be moving right. And in other words, it could have a positive or a negative value of velocity at any given x. Okay, and so therefore, that's why this is the answer. It's not quite a circle, okay, because that equation that you've got on the screen is actually the equation of an ellipse. Okay, and do not be fooled. There's sometimes questions where this is a velocity x graph. Obviously, some questions ask you for speed x graphs. Okay, what you're expecting there is exactly the same graph, but minus this part on the bottom, because it'd be looking at the speed, which is the magnitude of the velocity, and so therefore without plus and minus values. So be careful when you're reading the question. Make sure you're looking at the correct graph. That simple kind of reading and patient reading of the question is really key to success in IB Physics multiple choice questions.